So I had an interesting weekend where you know, bought the Lions Night kit, full thing, laid out all the pieces, and had a question for myself yesterday morning. Well, not yesterday morning, like last night. The main question was, after seeing how everything was all laid out, like how much of this could we actually build um, in regular Fortnite without actually buying the pieces. So I started doing one-to-one builds. This is the Lion's Knight piece over here. I forget which one this was called, but I laid it down and then I pretty much cloned the pieces over here. So you got these new banisters and everything. These are like the only things that are really that different. The stairs are slightly different, and these banisters and railings, they're a lot sleeker and not as chunky and unmanageable as these guys over here. These are the originals. See, the floors are also different. Now the stairs is one solid piece. So see back here, this I actually had to use two pieces, one of the regular stairs and then that stair. This one is all solid all the way up. See different floors. So now we have these brick style floors, which is really cool. One of the other big things that I found that I am not sure how I feel about, actually I am pretty sure how I feel about it, and I hate it, is that these have this wood piece now going across the bottom, which means that we can't use it anywhere else. But it's identical to the original pieces, except for that wood piece. So you can put in any other wood piece at the bottom of your arches. So this was the first one I built, and it just left me with this niggling suspicion. Because so I had to customize these guys in order to make it work similar to how they did over there. Very very finicky to work with, and it's very chunky. So I do appreciate those new pieces, but the feeling that I got after building these was clutter. It's given us a lot of clutter. Check it out. If you now go into the build pieces and go into the walls, okay, you got your new walls here for the Der Burger. It's all alphabetical order, but it starts with Der Burger. It can come down, and because it is in alphabetical order, the Knights stuff shows up. So knightly corners is what I call them. See the pieces. This one is vastly different. Here, you know what? Let me pull it out over here. That's it. These are almost all the same. I'm gonna pull this one out and plant it so you can really see. That is the knightly. This is the new arch. Okay, so that's completely brand new. These guys as well. Let's see, one for the middle, bottom. 1, 2, 3. These are brand new. Now, if I were to, these are also brand new, and I actually really like these guys. The whole sleekness of it. It adds a lot of value to the look of the castle. But the part that is kind of bothering me is the sheer amount of clutter that has been formed by having these new pieces come in when they could have just given us the new pieces. This is the old piece. This is the castle wall, number 4. And this is the knightly wall. And they're practically identical. There's a little bit of different texture, but it's the same bloody piece. And I am fully supportive of buying the kits and everything, but it feels kind of cheap how they did this. Because all it really does in my build menu is now it gives me two options that I have to scroll through. I have to go through this to then go through the old regular pieces to get down to the castle walls. And the castle walls is C, so they should actually be occurring before nightly. So they have the alphabetical order all messed up. But there we go. These are pretty much identical. Now the new pieces, I'll put up the old pieces so you can see. The new pieces, see now this doesn't have that piece jutting out. It's sleek as hell. So it's actually really nice. It's good to have that kind of option. Got the middle piece. It's almost identical, but without the jutting piece. And that jutting piece really does make a difference because that's like one space that you can't normally build. So you're actually reclaiming some of that space with these guys. So you have options now, and it has that inlay, gives it a really nice look. I really like what they did there. So they gave us some new pieces. It's just the repetition of the old pieces that it's kind of bothering me. Kinda, I say. No, it's totally bothering me. Now, with that said, they have introduced new pieces. So, okay, these guys were main repetitions. See, this is where we have the new arches come in. And there's new abutments there. Trying to replicate it over here, you really can't, because while you can have the pieces in place, it loses some of that look, but it does give that similar structure. These guys, I had to kind of replicate this in order to get the same layout here. So I had to use a 2-piece to push out. There's no 4 count for this guy, so it's clinging to the wall right now in order to match up. But this is what we got. So these work pretty well together. You can really replicate these smaller kits a lot easier than you can the bigger kits. The bigger kits is where you really run into problems. To get this look, that overhang, I had to extend it even further. So instead of going straight up, we had to make it come out more. So I had to add side pieces there. So we lose some of the detailing under here. That really nice look, frilly stuff, and just go straight. But you can get a very similar look. There. See, this is what happens when you keep your settings on, monsters on, enemies on. Now, this is the workshop. So this is the larger, one of the first larger pieces that I decided to build at. I was gonna go for the keep next, but this one actually has some unique pieces that I really wanted to see how they would translate. Got new windows, like all new windows. This window is new, this is new, circular. The door is practically identical. And then you have all of these walls here and the roofs. So there's a lot of new pieces going on, especially these guys here, these hook things. Combination of wood and granite. And the stairs are brand new, and the new banister. So we got some new pieces. This is almost identical to the, what do we call it? Actually, I didn't use it there. I used wood for the outside to keep the look. But the railings, check this out. these railings are identical to the stone railings, except in color. So it was nice to have that variation. So good work there, you guys. Giving us new pieces. It's a new color and new texture, but it's identical. But it's good to have the new color. The railings. Let's see what they did there. Because I think these railings are brand new. We only had the short ones before. Yeah, we only had the short ones. So they have given us a little bit more, which is cool. I dig it. All right, okay, so this is the old one. So this is what you would get, and it's nice. It's short. It doesn't go all the way up. We don't have any of these all the way up, even though we have longer stairs. So it was kind of an odd decision, but it is what it is. In any case, the one-to-one oh yes, we also got these arches. I freaking love these arches. Not just love, but I freaking love these arches because they're solid. They're two count instead of a single, and they only go in one direction. So whereas the old ones went one way. Sorry, that's the new one here. The old ones, and that actually allows it to go in the corner. These were double, and it was a 4 count, but you couldn't use it in a corner, and that led to a lot of problems for me, especially when you're trying to do something like this. And look at that, they aren't even the same height. So I've been actually battling trying to use these for corners and stuff. So these new pieces are a welcome addition. So thank you, LEGO Fortnite. Oh, they're able to do this weird thing with the corners. Anyway, this is the workshop. So check this out. This the inside. Not fully functional. I still gotta figure out exactly how we're using everything. But this is the new build. Now, I replicated it with the Manor House pieces, the Frosty Pine pieces, and just as many pieces as I could to get a similar structure. I'm going to show you how I did that exactly when I do the next piece. But these pieces were the only ones that really matched, so I ended up using wood because don't have anything similar to that except in wood. So I don't know if these were reskinned pieces or whatever, so we don't have the look. But instead of wood here, we have metal. We've got new windows, sorry, the old windows instead of the new ones. So you can totally replicate some of these builds. You're going to have to settle with having the wood look instead of the new sleek white look. Those windows do make a difference. I don't care. Let's pull the windows out, do a side by side. I mean, you can see it right there, but still, I had to scroll through all of these windows last night just to find the right pieces to match. So windows. This is nightly windows. Nightly. And yeah, there's an extra window as well. I don't have anything even close to this guy here. We would have to do a custom build just to make that work, and I haven't reached there yet. But we go down to the original windows. So you got this guy. Oh, that's it. That's literally it. So we only have one arrow slit. So they added a new one that you have to settle yourself with getting the arrow slit, nothing else. With these guys, let's see, especially in size, you got that one. Is this even close? Oh, nope, nope, nope. Yeah, it does match. Oh, okay. I made an error with that, but okay, whatever. So that is the one. And this is the two. One-to-one match. So, yeah, we got yellow, we got gray, yellow and gray. So there you go. Those are nice new pieces, so you can really see what the value is. They haven't given us any new castle windows, so the original pieces do have some pieces that are not available in nightly set. So you're not really losing anything. You're just not gaining new pieces. So there is some value to what you already own. Like you can go ahead and create new builds based on what you have here, but it's really up to your imagination. Now, oh, where did these guys come from? Okay, let me take care of these guys. Goodbye. Yes, I can still die here, but I've, leveled up my sword, my kit. Okay, so I'm gonna delete these pieces and show you a side-by-side build. Hopefully, I can do it in the hour that I have before I have to get to work. But we're gonna build one of the bigger ones now. So you can see the process for yourself. So it would be actually interesting if someone wanted to build pieces. You could actually lay down the foundation in your friend's place, for instance, and you don't have to finish it. You can see what pieces and where they go. So let's say, what are we doing here today? This is nightly workshop. Let's go with a small keep. Yeah, let's go with a small keep. I think this one is going to be doable. Let's see what space we have to build these two things. Two monstrosities. Something is in the way. What is in the way? Alright. So, what I'm going to do here. I really should do the base, because the base is important, but at least I can do is actually measure it out. So when I do that, because I'm going to start the build and then I'm going to abandon the build, so I have the base all set up. But measurements are important. So you could go ahead and just count out your pieces, so you know. So this is 4s. So you got 1. Then you've got 1 down. Anyway, you can count the base out yourself. I just have limited time right now, so I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is going to check the layout. So this is your original, and we're starting my slate. So these are 6 in, 6 and 4. Six and 4. Castle floor. This is 12. Castle floor. 12. That was wild. Okay, so 4 in. 6. So you know you can keep that in sight. So you know where each one goes. And now we go down to the castle floor, number 4. This is 8, right? This is 6. So number 8. Ah. Be careful. And then you got $12 and 12. There you go. See, so it's really a simple process to follow the blueprint. And then you go ahead and lay it out. It's pretty fast. On to the next step. So now we got 16s. Are these 16s? Yeah, these are 16s. So, okay, all right. One piece there. The downside is that you really lose all of your favorites when you build that last. So it pushes it down. The 2. It's 2 up. The 8s. Eight by 8. And then a single 12. 16 actually. Pretty easy so far, right? Just doubling up. So you can actually replicate while you build. A coffee there. Woo! Coffee, the elixir of life. Now, this can get really interesting. Alright, so nightly stairs. What we can do here is compare what we have. So we don't want to do nightly stairs. We have castle stairs, number 2. Does it fit? There's a slight difference. I wonder what that difference is. I think the bottom is thicker. Let's see how the top lines up. Interesting. The top and the bottom don't line up. So we should actually place. See, this is where the little bit of detail comes in useful, really handy. So we should place a piece at the bottom and then build on top of that. Where do you occur? Okay, so you are 2 in, and two in. Then you have 2. Let's see how low you are. And then the space of 2. Alright. 2 in and space of 2. Right, so I think we have that well placed. With F8, mash that out. Okay, so we got, does that line up? Okay, see, here's the thing. Oh, it does overhang, good. Whew. Sometimes the sides make me a little bit nervous. They have changed the sizes. Damn, I'm sad that cold. Okay. Now. I do think this guy is a little different. Let's check it out. Nope, this one is identical. These are annoying. Alright, so we got that piece. Okay, so half wide, there we go. One, two, three. Then all the way to the top for a single piece. That's a wall one. Go in the corner. You're gonna see this took one piece instead of two. Just made it slightly taller at the bottom. So they're really changing how they look at the stairs. I don't think they're going to retroactively do anything. Okay, oops. I started. So, Big walls. Keep on turning. Okay, so this is interesting. So these are exterior walls, but I don't think we have anything this size that don't have these pieces. Yep, this is the right size. So, I mean, go ahead and try that. Let's go ahead and try it. Hope it doesn't mess with anything on the inside. Oh, there. Oops. I presumed. No presume. Check. So 4 and 2. 4 and a 1. Sorry. So yeah, 4 and 2. This one is a corner piece, so it's not as straightforward as you might think. So we're going to have to come up with a solution for half walls. Okay. I have a solution. It's not elegant, but it will replicate the look. All depends on what's important to you. Getting the look or yep. It's literally the only way that it can be done. There's no other joining pieces, nothing. So, it is what it is. Oh, hold on. Ah, so that was why that piece became that way. The corner. Don't presume, check. There you go. So remember that whole presuming thing? Yeah, I did that. So I need to replace that wall. The interior wall. Oh, you know, the one with the things. Man, it sucks to do this with cold. Alright. What? Oh. Right. They took off. Okay, so see this? This one has this is castle wall. Yep. These bricks actually jut out and they interfere with other pieces. So worth knowing. I don't know if that's going to interfere with anything later, but it is what it is right now. So this one actually does have the pieces in, so that's good. Side-by-side comparison. I'm supposed to be building the prancing pony right now. I mean, I have the blueprints and everything pulled up. Because had all these plans to do this Lord of the Rings build. So the prancing pony was like, hey, that would be a really interesting one to do. Because everyone goes for the big stuff. But not the prancing pony. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, okay, I see where right now. There you go. That's better. More of a corner. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. There we go. Anyway, I'm supposed to do a prancing pony build right now, but this is kind of irritated me a little bit. And I just wanted to see just how far it goes. Like, I'm not gonna do a side by side of the other ones of all the builds, but I just really want to demonstrate how you could go ahead and replicate these builds if you have the right pieces. So, let's see. And LEGO FORTNITE does give us all the right pieces. I just wish, like I said before, that we didn't have all the clutter that now comes with this. Like, we're building with these things, guys. We notice. It almost feels like they're trying to trick us with the duplicates. It just makes things a lot messier, man. Seriously, a lot messier. I'm sure there's some engineer out there pretty much making that same assessment, and he's right. You gotta listen to your guys. Don't throw him out the window. The players will notice. Wall. You give us new stuff, we're gonna love it. But give us old reskin stuff, and we are going to notice. The value comes from the new stuff that it's not just the ways that you build it. This makes it easy for everyone to come in and build a castle. You know, so you don't have to be like the most creative person in the world, and you can do like what myself and others have done, and just started with the builds as a base, and then just built off of that. Like I was looking at this morning. Was it Crafty? Somebody else was looking at on YouTube. Haven Place. I was looking at him building. Was it? No, was it? A jumbo. Okay. Oh, I think it was. Oh, okay. It was T Dizzle that I was looking at this morning, and he got me thinking about doing the prancing pony. Like I had been thinking about going ahead and starting up the Helm's Deep project, which would it's going to be a huge thing all by itself. But okay, so this is a square. Just looking at how other people, other creators were really using the pieces made me think like this would be cool to do this. And we're seeing how everybody's using the different pieces. It's really cool. Because we're not all going to think of the same things. Much respect to those guys, man. The level of just the way that their brains work, definitely different than the way mine works. So you really got to see the entire dedication to the build. That's not it. And just making cool shit. Those corner pieces, these edgings, really make the difference. So, really do appreciate those pieces. I gotta reiterate that. Over and over. I love what you guys have done. So there's not some guy just bashing and saying don't buy. Just making a direct comparison to what we actually got in the kit. In the end, how people end up using these kits is going to be entirely up to them. It always is, but let's see. I think it will actually cause more people to, have that bit of FOMO and end up buying the kits. Because having the pieces available is pretty dang cool. I will tell you that right now. Interior wall. One, two. Oh, that's nightly. Nightly interior, but watch myself. Scheisse. They don't have that. Okay, so we'll have to make it up. How widely spaced are these? Great. I don't know how wide spaced those are. I have to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10, 11, 12. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not too sure about that one. No. Really not sure about that one. Let me do double check from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's interesting. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go, those are even. Okay. Coolio. Cool. Yes, I'm ignoring the skeletons. Like, what's the point? Alright, let's see. Yeah. Made that mistake. See? I presumed. Alright, let's fill this in. Nightly door. So, we gotta look at the doors now. Damn, it's 9:22. Time went fast. 9:22. Alright, so back to castle door. I think this one should work. Is that it? That's it. Why is the night lasting so long? Dang. Let's see what's a big difference here. Same height. And let's see the nightly door. Insect. Nightly interior. Son of a. Okay, so this is new. Completely new. They have interior doors. We didn't have interior doors before. So this kind of upsets everything. The floor is now wrong. Where the seams. Shit. Wow, that's a lot. So this is what we're looking at. Placing all of that. Because we gotta get the space right for the doors. Okay, so let's place the doors first. Castle doors, interior. Nice. It's very valuable. I mean, we've been asking for interior doors forever, and they finally give them to us. Okay. I see. Interior walls are smooth. Don't have any of that crap sticking out. So, yep. That's problematic. We will come back to that. Right now, let's fix the floor. Did not foresee this part being so problematic. But it is what it is. Here we got force. Nope, I can only use original floors. That's the rule. Can't even get a little piece in there, huh? So we have to cheat and do something like that, which will compromise some of what we have to build. So, you know what? We'll come back to that. Let's see what else he's got for us. Alright. Exterior door. Insect. Full shizzle. Well, I can see why they made certain decisions. Get rid of some pieces. Yeah, because those pieces are a pain in the ass. So it's nice to have a replacement. Okay, let's see. Alright, so we have to make a slight adjustment here. So bring this across. So let's take it to this instead. This should bring us back into line. So let's start from the wall. They're back in line. And then we have the half wall thing. Wish we had a different type of half wall we could use here. It's now 9:34. Yeah, I gotta watch the clock. We got a fair amount of work to do today, so no messing about. Alright, so this is interesting. We got a corner piece. So corner. Half wall single. Double, depending on how you want to look at it. There we go. Start there, and then we go 6. 6. 1, 2. Alright, saving time. 6. So 6. 6. Well, tell you one thing I'm definitely learning this morning. Anybody who's going to be holding out and saying that they can build without the new kits, they will be proven wrong. Can't build just as good. It's a fact. So reality is going to make itself known pretty soon. Let's see. We got 4. So all 6. Ooh. Here we go. So let's take a look right now at what we got. This is the almost one-to-one recreation of Fisk. Let me finish up. Gotta have actually done that part. Man, there's so much back and forth with this. They need to expand the favorite pieces a lot more. Maybe actually make it the actual favorite pieces you can set instead of just like what you just recently used. Anyway, so one-to-one recreation. Did they miss daylight? If I'd just been that wrapped up in building that I've completely missed seeing when daylight has come. I know it's possible, but I don't remember seeing daylight. Alright, so these guys are back. What the hell? Skeleton. Are okay, so backstairs. But yes, you can totally build your keep with using some of the new pieces as an idea. I will finish this piece up later. I do have to go prepare for work. I really did have other plans this morning, but this is a fairly good breakdown of just how the new pieces work and the advantages of some of them. We have interior doors now, which is a big deal. You saw how the pieces fit together. Especially when you have those odd pieces there, and it causes you to do things like this, which you really don't want. You just entirely shift your entire build, and that was a pain. So thanks for the reminder of that, Lego. These have no pieces jutting out, and I appreciate that so much. Allows you to actually have a nice smooth build. Plus, these are, I know this is probably intentional, but these are now cell doors, and I've seen these used inside non-cells, so take it for what it's worth. Anyway, we can do the night's keep another time. This is the nightly small keep. The original. The copy. Original. Copy. Once again, original over here. And then this is the copy. So. Oh yes, and of course, the big one. Original. Copy. You can decide for yourself how you want to use these things. I mean, there's like, we have so many options available to us, and it's pretty cool. But this is where I'm going to end the video right now. This is our one-to-one recreations, our cloning Thank you for joining me. Come and checking this out the video. Feel free to subscribe. Um, I do do regular epic builds. Um, this is a bit of a deviation from what I usually do, but I really wanted to have a little bit more in-depth look. I mean, I kind of investigate how things work. It's how I do my builds, how things work, and make them work in a way that makes sense. This was an interesting look at the kits, and I hope that LEGO Fortnite is going to be taking a little. No, what's the word I'm looking for here? It's. I know they take it seriously, but they really do have to look at not introducing as much clutter as it did with this one, and give us some unique pieces. I saw some improvements with the original pieces they put out, but some of them could have been reskinned and given a lot more functionality. But it would change a lot of the builds that are there. But with some pieces, they don't need to be duplicates, and you guys know which ones those are. Anyway, go check out the kits. This was the Lion Knights Castle kit. I have the beachside one and the Durburger, and I've used them both. And I think my next next adventure is going to be over there. Anyway, like I said, feel free to subscribe. Come hang out with me as I build, and we'll see what kind of epic stuff we can get going. Now, actually, you can go now, or you can come with me for an adventure over to my beachside village, where my tourist attraction is up on the hill, which was a gigantic castle. Ignore the thing over there. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Ah! Yeah, that's a statue that I was trying to build. Trying to get the actual scale for. So I'll come back to that on some other date once I actually figure out the structure. But this is what I'm usually building. Big, epic towers like this. This is supposed to be my my huge keep. Functional, big build. The beachside town is down here, but this, my tourist attraction, is where I wanted to build most of the Lion's Knight kit. I started to run into complications once I started to build out the pieces, and I have to destroy a few things, move this entire manor house over. So this is actually hidden behind the walls much better. But one of the things I did notice was that the original pieces got some of the details right, and they got it right a lot better than the Lion's Knight stuff. So you could do a mix and match. I really like the towers on the old ones. Those are brilliantly done, fully functional, take you all the way to the top. I mean, the towers are much higher, so you have like a more impressive gate build here. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Lion's Knight stuff fits in with the old kit. This is the old kit, and then this is the old kit here. The manor house, but then I added on the Lion's Knight stuff. So you go from one to the next, almost seamless. But you have less functionality. You can't get all the way to the top of the towers like you could imagine. So that's kind of what I'm going to be working on. I just needed to really see the structure of how these things worked. So I will be coming back to adding on more to this and all hanging out over my beachside. Anyway, this is gonna be an epic build. So I think you can understand in concept, just like, you know, how big of a scale this is gonna be. Anyway, feel free to subscribe, join me. I'll be on tomorrow at 8:30 again, so I will see you then. In the meantime, thanks for joining me.